Dean, 2 tough games last week against Keighley and this week against Oldham. Most people outside the club never expected us to win either. Unfortunately, we didn't win either.
No.
And it's been another tough day today.
Yeah, massively tough. Oldham were ruthless, far more ruthless than Keighley. We were in the game against Keighley for some parts of it. Today we weren't. We only had the ball for 12 sets in the first half, no good ball. You can't do that to yourself, because at the back end you lose all energy, and they completely won what everyone sees as a traditional energy battle. They ran big, heavy leads, went straight and direct. The times we had them under pressure, there was real clear evidence in the first half where we pinned them in for 4 tackles inside their own 20. Then they bring Jordan Turner in to do something from nothing. He gets them out on the side, gets a penalty, and then we're under the pump again. So sometimes we were zone downfall, and sometimes the 2 teams that we've played, somebody on that roster that they've got does something a little bit special that gets them a penalty or gets them a 6 again, that relieves the pressure that we'd started to build and takes us out of it. But we've got to do better. The first 2 tries that we conceded were from errors. And then the 4th try in the first half, Cole unfortunately slips over, and they've taken advantage of that. So you probably say 3 individual errors for them first tries in the first half. But we used so much of energy in the first half that towards the back end we had nothing left, and it's not through lack of effort, that's for sure.
Their left winger had a field day today. I think he finished with 6 tries.
Yeah.
In total, I think he scored all 4 in the first half. Mm-hmm. Was that a combination of mistakes or poor defence, or?
Yeah, the first 2 were definitely mistakes that he scored, and his 4th one was. The 3rd one was a lapse in concentration. Unfortunately, you'll have all seen him. We've commented multiple times. We've not had the same right centre for more than 2 games in a row. Obviously, Scully's unfortunately did his shoulder last week, not fit to play. Cole played today. Will Adams has played a couple of games. Alf has played in the centre himself. So we need to get a bit of consistency there. That'll make us better defensively, but that comes with time, and at the minute we just don't have that time to fix that.
At half time it was 20-something 0, and the game didn't seem to get away from us at that point. Unfortunately, that second half did. Yeah,
again, it goes back to the fact that we didn't have the ball. So in the first 13 minutes of the second half, we didn't have any ball. We didn't have a set with the ball. Whether that's from giving away penalties, them completing and us erroring play 1. We just didn't have any ball, and they just started to roll us and go away from it. And if you give good players that amount of time and that amount of space and that amount of ball, then they're gonna punish you.
Unfortunately, there was a fair number of back-to-back tries where they rolled straight from the kick-off up the other end of the field and scored on the end of it.
Yeah, the annoying thing is there's one kick-off where we've kicked deep left, and he's ended up as Levy in the right side back row, and that's just through middles and left side, really not working hard enough on that kick chase.
Next week we're away at Midlands, albeit at Sheffield. What does this week coming up look like on the back of 2 tough games?
This week will be a more settled week. We actually have a facility available on Monday, so we're in early doors Monday, review, rehab, and what our game plan will be for this week going into the Midlands. Wednesday's a full training day, and obviously Friday's a full training day. The only problem we have on Friday is the field's getting dug up and relayed, so finding somewhere of quality for the captain's run's vital, to make sure that our team run gives us the best possible chance going in. So again, it's out of our hands really. We've just got to deal with it, and the boys know that obviously the 2 teams we've played, we're always favourites to go up, and the favourites to go up for a reason, and these next 3 are massive for us leading into Keighley, and then we get a bye week, which is we get 2 weeks off, which is like just some strange planning going on this year, but that's just the way it is.
Does the playing Keighley and Oldham back to back, the the two teams that have been put up there at the top of the division. Does that give you something to aim for? That's where we need to be getting to?
Yeah, potentially, yeah, in terms of the way they run, the professionalism that both sides have off the field as well as on it. It's interesting to talk to them and find out what they do. And obviously I know quite a few when I was from Keighley, and I was talking to Mo Agoro and Paga today about what it was like. So finding out about what they do, especially game days, and how they treat their players and make sure that they're right, allows us to build and develop our culture within our system to make sure that we're better and we can move forward. But yeah, generally on the field, it says where we are. I think the Challenge Cup game at Keighley, and for large parts as well, the home game at Keighley, we're a lot closer to them than Oldham were. Oldham are just a far more ruthless sword and far more cutting.
Well, commiserations on today. We'll look forward to playing Midlands next week.
Thank you.
Cheers.